asking for help. He hated it. Feeling dependent on others and having to admit the fact that he didn't have the answer. And this was something he did not want to talk about. Really, young Midoriya. Across from Izuku sat All Might in his weak form, a smirk spreading across the tall, skinny figure's face. Please don't make fun of me, Izuku said in a softer voice, now embarrassed by his mentor's reaction. I'm sorry, it's just that no one has ever come to me for this kind of advice. I've never had a love in my life because I was afraid villains might try to target them. If it was out in the open, I had someone I truly cared about. Izuku looked up, a saddened look on his face. Shit, maybe he shouldn't have brought this to All Might. I'm sorry, All Might. I think you should just come right out and say it. Izuku's expression changed from a frown to complete excitement. He stood up from his chair, bowing and thanking his mentor. After saying goodbye, he made his way to the dorms to finish up some homework and get some sleep later. He was gonna do it. Tomorrow, he's gonna tell you that he has a crush on you. You groaned as you stood up from your bed. 4 a.m. Noticing the way your stomach started to grumble, you got up from your bed and walked towards the kitchen, now craving a light snack. Oh, hi there! Your head suddenly snapped up at hearing a sudden voice from behind you sitting on the couch. As you spun around on your heel, you noticed it was Midoriya. Can't sleep either? You asked as you walked towards the fridge to grab an apple. Yeah, it's been like that lately. You took in your disheveled form, now illuminated by the fridge. Hair a mess. Your eyes were small as they were still filled with sleep. You looked as if your guard was completely down, which made you look that much cuter than usual. You grabbed an apple from the fridge and closed it again. Then, you slowly made your way to Midoriya. You laid on the couch, resting your head on Midoriya's lap. This wasn't the first time you two did this. This was a usual routine for when you had nightmares. You laid like that for a while until you finished your snack. Can I tell you something, Broccoli Boy? Izuku's hand found its way to your hair, softly stroking it from the roots all the way to the tips. Sure, you replied as you put the core of the apple on the coffee table. You kinda started to fiddle with your fingers. Suddenly, you shut your eyes tight and spoke. I love you.
What exactly are you looking for?
His cheeks immediately flared up into a deep scarlet red, realizing you felt the same way. He lifted your head slightly with his hand at the back of your head. Can I try something? You nodded slightly, cheeks now starting to match his in shade. Your eyes fluttered shut as your lips met. It was a moment of calm. No more worries, no problems. You slowly parted, eyes opening to meet shocked green orbs. And that's how your night went. Talking, kissing, and soon, you fell asleep on his chest. The next morning, Bakugo was the first to walk into the common room. The first thing he noticed was an apple core resting on the coffee table, and it looked like it had been sitting there for a while now. He walked around the couch to grab it and put it in the trash, but something else grabbed his attention before he could reach it. It was you. And Deku. You were still cuddled onto his chest, but during the night, Deku's hand must have wandered while he slept. Bakugo snickered at the sight in front of him, grabbing the apple and walking away. In his head, this wasn't him being kind and leaving the two people alone. Oh no. This was him about to enjoy the reactions of his classmates when they saw you two. Okay, here we go. This fanfiction was written by Geeky Reader, and their channel is super great. You should really go check them out because they're really funny and great. And yeah, great. Yeah, cool. Okay, that was really fun, and I hope you can do more fanfic trades as fun. I speak English. I study English on a college level, as you can clearly see from my literacy. Yeah. I'm sorry. Ooh, that voice cracked though. He walked around the couch to grab it and put it in the trash. Bakugo supports the environment. Do you? You can't see it? But Geeky definitely put a booty face right here. Oh god! I'm gonna post a booty face just so you can see it. Booty face. So now it's, Deku's hand must have wandered while he slept. Booty face! That's how you're supposed to read it. Anyway, I digress. Bakugo snickered at the snite. See? You'll understand my Bakugo 1920s voice impression in a couple weeks. That's all I'm gonna tell you. High five. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna go now.